Have you ever felt like your greatest enemy isn't out there in the world, but rather it's in here, inside your own mind? Friedrich Nietzsche believed exactly that when he said, "You yourself will always be the worst enemy you can encounter." But what did he mean by that? And more importantly, what can we learn from this truth to unlock our full potential? Stay with me, because today, through the story of a young, aspiring acrobat who learns to face his inner fears, we'll uncover how understanding our desires and thoughts can liberate us from the chains of self-doubt. Let's dive in. Picture this, a circus tent illuminated by the soft glow of the moon and stars. Beneath the high ropes stands an accomplished acrobat, performing flawless maneuvers. Watching from a distance is a young student, eyes filled with longing and fear. The student finally musters the courage to approach the acrobat. "I want to walk the tightrope," he admits, "but I'm afraid. What if I fail? What if my friends and family don't respect me for choosing this path? What if I can't make a living?" The acrobat smiles gently. "Ah, so it's not the tightrope that's stopping you. It's the fears you've built in your own mind." Does that sound familiar? How often do we tell ourselves stories about what others might think, or what society might value, and let those fears dictate our choices? Nietzsche believed that fears often stem from unfulfilled desires. The student's fear wasn't just about falling off the tightrope. It was rooted in his desire for approval and respect. But here's the twist. Desires and fears are two sides of the same coin. When you desire validation, you fear rejection. When you crave success, you fear failure. The acrobat points this out to the student. Your fear will vanish if you stop craving their approval. But, he adds with a knowing look, even the desire to drop desire is itself a desire. It's a paradox, isn't it? So, what's the solution? The acrobat explains that desires don't need to be forcibly dropped. Instead, they naturally fall away when we gain a deeper understanding of reality. The student believed that society didn't value artists, that being an acrobat was a dead-end career. But the acrobat challenges this. People pay for what they perceive as valuable. If you master your craft, they will come. Similarly, the student believed that he needed everyone's respect to be happy. But the acrobat reminds him, living according to your own values is far more fulfilling than chasing the approval of others. How many of us are stuck in the same mindset, thinking we need validation from everyone around us? The truth is, the moment you start living authentically, the need for that approval diminishes. And here's the turning point. The student realizes that his fears were never external. They were products of his own desires and thoughts. With this new understanding, he decides to take that first step onto the tightrope. The fears that once held him back no longer have power over him. Nietzsche's insight rings true. You yourself will always be the worst enemy you can encounter. But by challenging your desires and transforming your understanding, you can turn that enemy into an ally. So what does this mean for you and me? It means that most of the barriers we face aren't out there in the world. They're within us. They're born from desires we've adopted without questioning. But here's the good news. Just as the student learned to see his desires and fears differently, so can we. It starts with reflection and a willingness to challenge the stories we tell ourselves. Nietzsche's wisdom isn't just philosophy, it's a roadmap for personal growth. If this story resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. What desires are driving your thoughts and fears? Share your insights in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on self-reflection and personal growth. Until next time, remember, your greatest enemy might just be the one you have the power to overcome.